You guys, we need to talk about Catherine because she's finally responding to Austin. As you probably know, Catherine announced on Mother's Day that she's releasing a book about her life. But before the book even dropped, the first 3 chapters leaked online. And what she revealed? No one was ready for it. She opened up about feeling like her marriage was just a business, feeling unwanted, and discovering that Austin McBroom cheated on her, including around the time of their big charity basketball event. People were shocked. Catherine had always stood by Austin publicly, even during his worst scandals. But now she was telling her truth, and Austin didn't take it lightly. Austin fired back in a 30-minute Snapchat rant. He admitted to cheating, but claimed Catherine knew about it. Then he took it even further, accusing her of being a danger to their kids and saying she did spiritual rituals that made him uncomfortable. He even pulled out old voice memos and recordings, including one where Catherine allegedly discouraged him from posting a video about their breakup because she said he'd face backlash. Austin's argument? Why protect me back then, but sell the story now? Here's a clip from that video. I made this video. It caused me to seek it elsewhere. I made bad decisions. I failed as a husband. Austin claimed Catherine didn't want him to post it because she...
I did make this video.
It caused me to seek it elsewhere. It caused me to make bad decisions. I admit, I've failed as a husband.
She didn't want me to post it. So as you heard what she said that if I was gonna release this video, I would get a lot of backlash, as if she cared about me getting backlash. What is happening now?
She cared about him getting backlash, but now she's making money off the book. Well, Catherine has officially responded, and she's not holding back. She posted her own...
She claims that she wasn't surprised by it.
To be honest, I was expecting it. I've been expecting that kind of reaction for many years, which is why it took me so long to put this out. I think that I was preparing myself and gaining strength to tell my story and to share it with you guys. And I hope that you guys also get to share your stories because, you know, our stories deserve to be told, and holding something inside of you for so long, eventually everything comes to light. And yeah, I hope that you guys read the whole book. I'm so excited for you guys to read it.
Snapchat Q&A and kicked things off by addressing Austin's reaction. Her response? I wasn't surprised, to be honest. I've been expecting this kind of reaction for years. That's why it took me so long to finally tell my story. She said she had to build up the strength to share her truth and encouraged others to share theirs too.
Backlash.
Okay, so last question. Okay, so a year and a half ago to 2 years ago, this was around the time that we were separating and planning, the next journey of our lives, separating and making these really big decisions and this really big move. And when we were discussing, us sharing it with you guys, I had mentioned that I really wanted to do a statement. And I thought that, maybe we could do a statement together. And he said, no, I really want to make a video. I want to make a video. And I told him, I don't want to be in a video. And internally, I didn't want to sit side by side with someone that I didn't feel like was going to actually be truthfully honest, because he wasn't even being honest with me and within our relationship. So I knew for sure he wasn't going to do it on camera. And so I didn't want to be in the video. And so he said, I'll make a video and then you let me know if you like it. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said, I'll watch your video, make your video. I'd love to watch it. And I was actually curious on what he would say. And so I watched it. And I just didn't feel like it was being sincere. Just genuinely wasn't feeling like he was being sincere. And so I told him that, and he recorded me. I didn't know he recorded me. And now in hindsight, when I look back, it's all making sense. It's almost like a tactic, calculated. He knew the video wasn't going to ever be posted, and he kept it in his phone, for a rainy day or something. Maybe he thought eventually maybe I'd speak up and share my story. I don't know, but it just feels like that. It's all obvious, and it just sucks that I have to even address that because he went so far. And I understand there's anger because I wanted to tell my story and just share a memoir, but yeah, a lot of that is very false, and people, I guess that's what they do.
Someone then asked her why she didn't let Austin post that breakup video over a year ago. Her answer? She didn't even know he recorded her. But she explained that when she watched Austin's video, it didn't feel sincere. She didn't want to sit beside someone who hadn't even been honest with her behind closed doors.
Yes, it did bother me, and I felt really hurt because a lot of the things he said were completely fabricated. But however, I still love him, and even in the book, like I wrote so many beautiful things, and you guys will see. And I also did this dedication to him that I call him my greatest teacher, which I do truly still believe that. I actually told him that today in a text when we were texting earlier. But yeah, I just want people to love both of us. I just want to tell my story. Like, I just want to free myself from, the last 6-7 years of my life and things that I haven't shared. And I'm just excited for this new part of my life. And yeah, I hope that, like, he gets all the love, and I care about him truly. And I like, but at the end of the day, it's like those things were fabricated, and it does still hurt. So yeah.
Let alone in front of a camera. He recorded my reaction without me knowing. Looking back, it feels calculated, like he kept it on his phone just in case I ever decided to speak up. Catherine says that while some of what Austin said about her is false, she still speaks highly of him in her book. They were even texting the day before her Q&A. Yes, I was hurt by the lies, but I still love him. I even dedicated part of my book to him. I called him my greatest teacher, and I meant that. She said she just wants both of them to be loved. And for her, the book was a way to finally let go of what she'd kept inside for so long. Then came the tough question. If you knew what he was doing, why didn't you leave?
First, my heart goes out to Catherine. I can imagine what it must be to go through something like this so publicly and to relive it over again, writing a book, and now through comments, I'm sure. She deserves nothing but healing and peace from this entire situation. So I do want to clear some things up, especially one major thing that I'm being brought into that I wasn't a part of. I was not the girl at the Staples event that she speaks about in the book. I'm tagged in this video, and I've come to find out through my tags that it's actually a girl named Avalon. I don't want to butcher her last name, but come to find out, I think she was there with someone else and actually has nothing to do with Austin. But I can see why people would think that because it's just the way she is in the video. So don't send hate towards her because she has nothing to do with him, and don't assume it was me. It wasn't me.
Catherine didn't go into detail, but she hinted that being pregnant with 2 kids at the time played a big role. She promised the full story is in the book. She also addressed the more bizarre claim from Austin, that she once said she was the reincarnated Virgin Mary. Her reply? I never said that, but I've always felt deeply connected to Mother Mary. I wear her symbol around my neck and even have a statue at my house. I believe we're all connected to her spirit, but that quote was totally made up. Despite everything, Catherine says she's feeling grounded and hopeful. Today, I just felt good, strong, centered. I'm excited for what's next. But the drama doesn't stop with them. In those leaked chapters, Catherine said Austin invited another girl to their charity event at the Staples Center. Austin denied it, but fans started combing through the footage and pointed fingers at a blonde girl in the crowd. That girl? Many assumed it was Monica Bush, a woman who, back in 2021, publicly claimed she hooked up with Austin while he was still married. But Monica's now speaking out, saying it wasn't her in the video and that the girl people saw actually came with someone else. Monica clarified, "Please don't send hate. That wasn't me at the event. And the girl people saw had nothing to do with Austin." Monica then shared her own story, saying she believed Austin and Catherine weren't together anymore and that Austin first approached her with promises of business opportunities. "Things got weird fast. I was told a lot of things that weren't true." Let me know if you'd like this version trimmed, translated, or voiced for video.